Hey, Wixman Ray here. It's March 5th, 2026. This is Thursday. Hey, showing you the visible satellite here. This is what it would appear to look like if you were standing up there. Yeah, a lot of clouds all over the country. So let me just kind of go to a different one so we can better, whoops, it's not the one I wanted. Go to our day cloud phase. So we got this low pressure sitting out here. It looks like it's in parts southeast part of Idaho with got these bubbly low clouds. There's some or actually rain and snow showers underneath this, depending on where you're at and the temperature. Got some clouds out here in the Pacific Northwest. Some higher clouds streaming up through New Mexico up into the north into the Dakotas and Minnesota, but not much weather associated with that. A lot of low clouds up here in North Dakota, Montana, and Minnesota. Same thing out here, a lot of low cloud in Kansas, parts of Missouri, northern Oklahoma. Um, got a lot of these bubbly cumulus clouds down south here. That's due to all that moisture coming off the Gulf. Back here, it looks like we got some thunderstorms, showers and thunderstorms developing out here in West Texas. And looks like a thunderstorm developing there down near lower Alabama and Florida Panhandle, and then some stuff down in to central and south Florida. Up north, we've got this low pressure spinning up here near Lake Erie with got a frontal. This is a warm front and a cold front kind of streaming through here. So, yeah, that's what's going on there. We'll quickly go on to our observations here. We're out west here. Yeah, so you got where we saw them clouds in the Pacific Northwest, a few showers here and there, but nothing too widespread. A few places are raining. It's in the 40s out here, 50s in some parts as you go up into Washington and Oregon. This is all that showery activity I showed you out west with the low pressure in this general area. Um, yeah, you got mostly rain showers. All the lower elevations are in the 40s. The higher mountains will have some snow in them. Out here in Nevada, it's a mix of rain and snow. Temperatures are upper 30s to mid 40s out here. You can see the temperatures are still in the 30s. So some of this is probably going to be snow out here. And then out in Salt Lake, we've got Salt Lake City, northern Utah. Looks like some mostly rain showers. The mountains will get a little bit of snow showers. And then some back here into Colorado and Wyoming here. Got a little bit of winds too back here into Nevada, gusting around 30 to 40 miles an hour. Some spotty areas of winds associated with this low pressure out in the west. So out in Utah and they're at Grand Junction, Colorado, they're gusting up to about 30. A little gusty down here too into parts of Southern California and Arizona, but pretty warm down there. We got mid to upper 70s. Real warm down in Texas. Look at that, 80s, 87 in San Antonio. Yeah, this is where we saw them thunderstorms trying to develop down here into West Texas. So, yeah, there we go. There's one down there near south of Midland, and so we got a couple cells. I believe there's a sphere thread out there today. We'll take a look at that here in a minute. And there's those thunderstorms out across Florida there. We can see that going on. So, yeah, pretty active there for thunderstorms. Oh, yeah, and here's this other route. We've got some up near Dothan, Alabama, and down near, this is Marianna, Florida, in the Florida Panhandle, near Bonifay, in that general area. Some up, kind of moving up into the edge of Georgia there, so southwest Georgia. Yeah, and then it looks like, yeah, we got some showers. This looks like it might be trying to develop some thunder out here in parts of Kentucky and Tennessee along that front we saw. Yeah, it looks kind of showery, maybe a couple thunderstorms in here going through Kentucky, and here's that whole system. So here's where the bulk of the precip is up here into New York. And back towards Detroit and Pennsylvania here, mostly in the 40s here. So, like I was mentioning the other couple days ago, I didn't do a video yesterday, but this area is starting to warm up. Northeast, still a little cool up in Maine. It's still in the teens and 20s, and then northern New York in the 30s. But it's slowly trying to warm up out there. And this will definitely warm it up as we go into Friday too, a little bit warmer as we go into the day tomorrow. Yeah, so that's what's going on down there. So, some activity going on here and there across the United States and across the middle part of the country. It's warming up nicely. There's some overcast cloud cover in here, but it's, you know, up near 60, upper 50s. So, yeah, warming up out there, pretty mild. Yeah, even way up north, and it's just below freezing at International Falls. Some chilly air up there in North Dakota, some teens, and depends on where you're at though. Teens way up north, and then 20s and 30s farther south. So that's what's going on there. Let's see if we can get this running here. Let me go back here to that model's still loading up. So, and let me load up one other thing. Storm Prediction Center. So this will tell us our thunderstorm outlook. Yeah, so like I was saying, there's a pretty good threat of severe in West Texas. Looks like the best threat will be out in parts of Oklahoma, west of Oklahoma City, and parts of the near, not too far from Amarillo, this part. And then a chance all the way up into Nebraska and Iowa. So severe threat all through this area. That'll probably start getting going later on today, this evening, and tonight. So some um, increased risk of severe thunderstorms out there for today. Tomorrow, same deal. On Friday, pretty good threat from Kansas City, little points northward, and down into Tulsa, and even near Dallas Fort Worth and over into Arkansas and all these areas. So pretty good threat. That's for tomorrow. And then going into our third day, this will be on Saturday. Still a threat, up there in parts of the Northeast. So that tells you it's going to get warm up here. Parts of Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, and then down south into Texas and Louisiana. So here we go. Here's that frontal system that was out in the east. Here's this is where they're showing some thunderstorm activity. Didn't see a lot of that developing. We saw this developing, and then we saw some of this over here. So a lot of moisture coming up, getting unstable, and then this stuff will probably start erupting out in Oklahoma later this evening. And then here's all these showers of the rain and snow mix out here in the west, valley rain, mountain snow type situation. So let's go through tonight into the morning. So the stuff out west mainly be snow as it's the morning time. There'll still be some valley rain out here in parts of Arizona and New Mexico. Then we got another system moving to the Pacific Northwest. Here's this low pressure system developing in the plains, northern central plains there. With all this rain, this will be thunderstorms probably ongoing from the overnight storms across Kansas, Missouri, down into Oklahoma and parts of West Texas. And then here's what's left of this system, that the one up in that was stretched across here today. That's going to start moving offshore. Looks like a little bit of snow on the backside of this thing up into parts of the Northeast there tomorrow morning. So we'll scroll through. You can see that quickly moves offshore by around midday. And then, whoops. So this is looking at Friday night. So yeah, pretty active out here. This is where that severe weather threat, the showers and thunderstorms will be. Low pressure out here in Kansas, Nebraska border. And then the snow starts breaking out from Colorado, Wyoming, up into Nebraska, the Dakotas, and Minnesota. And then also some thunderstorms trying to get going tomorrow afternoon, evening out here in the southeast. As we go into Saturday, so yeah, there's going to be a pretty good swath of snow from Nebraska, parts of Nebraska up into parts of the Dakotas and northern Minnesota as we go overnight, Friday night into Saturday morning. Ongoing thunderstorms across, from Illinois, Indiana down to Arkansas and Texas and Louisiana here. So we're going to do this quickly. Yeah, so during the day, that snow will move off into the Canada out of the north there. And then it's just, yeah, this went from snow now to it's really warming up in the northeast on Saturday with a bunch of rain, thunderstorms probably from, New York, Pennsylvania area all the way down south. And some threats of some heavy rain down there. And that's going into Sunday. Kind of lingering front back through here, so we'll see the chances of showers and thunderstorms on Sunday across the southeast, or most of the south really, into Texas. And then as we go into Monday morning, there's still going to be a threat of some showers and thunderstorms down here. Looks like we got another front on Monday coming down into the north here, a cold front. Not a lot of moisture. There might be a little snow back here in Montana and up near the border areas. And off and on rain up in the Pacific Northwest. I won't really talk about that. That's their normal. They get that all the time up there. And that's as far as I'm going to go. So, gotta hurry and end this. So this is Wixman Ray. I appreciate your time and your subscription here. And you all have a great day. And don't know if we'll have a video tomorrow. If I have time, I'll do one. If not, you may not see one for a while because I'm still traveling through the weekend. So have a great day. Wixman Ray out.